If you're here, chances are you've noticed something frustrating. Those tiny cucumber ovaries that once looked promising have suddenly turned yellow and dropped off. You're not alone, and no, it's not your fault. The good news? You can stop it in its tracks naturally, without synthetic fertilizers or lab-made chemicals. Today we're diving straight into why your cucumbers are stressing out, and what you can do right now to fix it using natural, science-backed methods that really work. Let's be clear. Yellowing cucumber ovaries are not just a cosmetic issue. They are the first sign that your plant is in trouble, and if left unchecked, this can lead to poor yields or even total crop failure. But if you act quickly with the right nutrients and corrections, you can reverse the issue. And yes, those plants will bounce back greener and stronger than before. Let's break down exactly why this happens and how to fix it with a focused, 3-step organic approach. Understanding why cucumber ovaries turn yellow and fall off. There are 3 main reasons cucumbers abort their developing fruit: temperature stress, watering inconsistency, and nutrient deficiencies. Of these, nutrient imbalances, especially a lack of nitrogen, are the biggest culprit and the easiest to solve. Cucumbers are naturally fast-growing, high-yielding plants that require constant feeding. Unlike some vegetables that can get by on minimal attention, cucumbers are heavy feeders and demand nutrient-rich soil to develop properly. When those demands aren't met, the ovaries, those little pre-fruits right behind the flower, are the first to suffer. They yellow, stall in growth, and drop. It's your plant's way of saying, I can't support this right now. Yes, extreme temperatures can also impact fruit set. If it's too hot inside your greenhouse or too cold at night, the plant will naturally pause fruit development. But temperature issues are hard to control, especially if you're growing outdoors or in passive greenhouses. That's why this guide focuses on what you can control right now, and that's your soil's fertility and pH balance, as well as the plant's immunity. Step 1. Feed your cucumbers a nitrogen-rich boost with fermented nettle tea. Let's talk nitrogen. It's the single most important nutrient when it comes to leaf development and fruit support in cucumbers. But forget the synthetic ammonium nitrate for a second. There's a completely organic, highly effective solution you can make at home for free: fermented nettle tea. Stinging nettles are rich in nitrogen and trace minerals. When fermented in water, they release nutrients in a form that's immediately available to plants. This makes it the perfect rescue remedy for yellowing ovaries. To prepare fermented nettle tea, collect 1 kilogram of fresh stinging nettle leaves. Avoid flowering stems, they're less potent. Chop them into pieces and place them in a 10-liter bucket. Fill the bucket with non-chlorinated water, cover it loosely, not airtight, and let it ferment for 7 to 10 days. Stir the mixture once a day. You'll know it's ready when it turns dark, frothy, and, let's be honest, smells like a barnyard. When it's done fermenting, strain the liquid and dilute it at a ratio of 1 part nettle tea to 10 parts water. Water your cucumbers generously at the base, soaking the root zone thoroughly. Do this once every 7 to 10 days during active growth. You should notice improvement in just a few days: greener leaves, firmer ovaries, and stronger vines. If nettle isn't available in your area, you can substitute comfrey leaves, another nutrient-dense plant with similar benefits. Just follow the exact same preparation and dilution. Step 2. Fix acidic soil with a simple baking soda flush. Now that you've handled the nutrient side, let's talk about pH for a moment. Even if your soil is chock full of nutrients, your plants can't really absorb them if the pH is too low. Acidic soil is a silent killer in cucumber beds, and honestly, most gardeners never realize it until symptoms, like yellow ovaries or curled leaves, start to show up. Cucumbers thrive in slightly acidic to neutral soil, with an ideal pH of 6.5 to 7.0. If the soil drops below that, key nutrients like nitrogen, calcium, and magnesium get locked up, making them unavailable to the plant. This often results in poor flowering, weak fruit set, and yellowing ovaries. You don't need a fancy lab test to fix this. You just need baking soda. It's a natural, gentle way to raise soil pH without shocking your plants. To correct this, dissolve 1 tablespoon of baking soda in 10 liters of water and water the soil around your cucumber plants. Repeat once every 7 days for 2 to 3 weeks, and keep an eye out for improvement. This method is safe, simple, and incredibly effective at unlocking nutrients already in your soil. It's not a fertilizer, but it helps your plant access the fertilizer you've already applied. You can also test your soil with pH strips. But honestly, in most cases, if you're seeing yellow ovaries, acidic soil is very likely the culprit. Baking soda offers a quick, non-toxic remedy that works well in both garden beds and containers. Step 3. Protect your plants from disease with a natural lemon spray. You've fed the plant and fixed the soil, and now it's time to protect your progress. One of the biggest threats to cucumber health during fruiting is fungal disease, especially in those humid greenhouses or after heavy rain. These pathogens weaken the plant, reduce nutrient flow, and often cause yellowing of both ovaries and leaves. There's a remarkably simple solution: lemon juice spray. Lemon juice contains natural acids and plant compounds that create an inhospitable environment for fungus and mildew. It also supports the plant's immune system and strengthens cell walls. To make the spray, juice 1 large lemon. You should get about 20 milliliters of fresh juice. Mix that into 1 liter of clean, non-chlorinated water and spray your cucumber plants in the early morning or late evening. Make sure to spray both the tops and undersides of the leaves, the vines, and even the ovaries themselves. Apply the lemon spray every 5 to 7 days, especially during periods of high humidity or after rain. This method not only prevents disease, it also gives your plants the boost they need to keep setting fruit in tough conditions. How soon will you see results? Well, most gardeners who follow these 3 steps notice improvements within 3 to 5 days. You'll see greener leaves, fewer yellowing ovaries, and stronger new growth. In about 2 weeks, your plants should be back on track, producing cucumbers consistently without dropping their tiny fruits. Keep in mind that this is really a rescue method, not a permanent fix. For long-term success, make sure your soil is rich in compost, well-drained, and regularly fed with organic inputs like worm castings, compost teas, or fish emulsion. Cucumbers are generous plants, but only if you give them the resources to thrive. At Soil and Crop Central, we believe gardening isn't just a hobby, it's a partnership with nature. Yellowing cucumber ovaries aren't the end of the story. They're simply a call for help. And now, you have the tools to answer that call naturally and effectively. Whether you're growing in a raised bed, a greenhouse, or even a patio pot, these 3 steps, feed with nettle tea, flush with baking soda, and shield with lemon spray, will get your cucumbers back on their feet. So don't give up on those vines just yet. Apply these organic remedies today and watch your cucumbers come back to life, stronger, greener, and more productive than ever.